Fail. Absolute fail. Complete and utter fail there. I'm going to roll it again. Hello there and welcome to Game 3 of the Master League semi-finals. Isildur, as he's on the comeback trail, Devem. He's back in the series. It's 1-1 and he's locked in defensive tactics on Bayo version 2. Who's he up against?
He's up against Asiamint playing as OKW now. Got that right this time around.
Indeed you have. And OKW on this map, only Asiamint, surely.
Wait. Why is Easy playing Soviets again? I think they did a mistake.
You say that, but I think the... No, it is a mistake, isn't it? You're meant to swap factions.
Yes, you're meant to swap factions. Oh no.
I need to read the... I swear those rules are quite... we had Nagano got confused by those rules as well. It says swap sides, allies, axis, and then the coin toss winner / coin toss loser, chooses faction on first. You can't swap sides without swapping...
Unless we missed game 3.
Yeah, my god, I really doubt we have, though, unless it's the world's fastest game, because we were really hot on this series, but then again, we did have the internet connection issue, didn't we? Oh my gosh, have we missed... Let's just get some eyes on the referee. We're going to cast 4 games of a best of 5 at this rate, Devon, thanks to our ISP providers cancelling our router.
Need to make an angry call after this.
Hi,
Anyway,
this is Devon. Do you know who I am?
You don't do this to me.
Conscripts are dueling with the Stern Pioneers here from behind the hedgerows. They're looking for them. And Stern Pioneers, of course, waiting to try and get that superior close-quarter combat damage off, but they can't do that when Isildur's mastering the hedgerow against them, so they're repositioning right now, and there's no Folk Grenadiers there to protect them, so they're going to go north to get behind green cover and join up with some folks.
Yeah, what I like to point out is that Asiamint likes to use the half-track a lot on these maps. I'm expecting the 3 Volks into half-track build order for him, and for Easy, I think that because of the commander choice, we can expect at least late game see a lot of T-34s with the anti-tank overwatch ability.
Yes, I saw a lot of that on this map in particular. Last tournament, it was some really juicy plays from Kimbo Madslice actually on Love Nest, blocking the tank of Love Nest in with using the T-34 to halt and to block him in. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I remember seeing that live. It's a very good play from Kimbo.
Yeah, lovely. Stern Pioneers repositioning behind the truck here as the Folk Grenadiers are there, and they throw it in. Oh, that was a really quick spin by Izzy. I know he had to hard retreat 1 squad, but his reaction times must be. He must live next to a relic battle server because he has a really low ping.
He does. He also is very fast noticing those. I kind of noticed that against him.
Yeah, the wind-up animations. People actually look for them. I mean, most of us mere mortals just wait for the grenade to hit us square in the face, and then we react.
Yeah. I think that Isildur, though, is having a good early game. As is expected in this matchup, I think. You can't expect to win against Flamers and Conscripts early on with just Volks.
Sorry, I got to speak to the ref sec. Didn't follow rules correctly,
no problem.
but don't restart. Okay, there you go. It is G3, basically,
okay.
But they just didn't follow the faction pick rules. I think we need to make the wording more understandable by people that don't speak English. That'd probably be a good approach. Try and make it so Koreans and Russians can understand it better.
Is
Right
it-
now,
is
it's
he
just
from
like
the UK
English people with law degrees can understand the Master League rules, apparently.
We have a cutoff attempt here from Easy, and he's actually going to get it. So, Feel is going to be denied for Asiamint.
It is. Izzy's in there, deep within Asiamint territory. And this is the disadvantage of playing OKW, as you rightly say, Devem. It's why their mats are currently the flavour, nice mine, the flavour of auto match, and a lot of elite players approach. Because Fosgrady just don't have enough staying power, do they?
They don't. Honestly, I think it's a mistake for Asiamint to go OKW on this map as well. I think Austria is much better here. So we might not notice the struggle right from the very beginning, but I think as soon as we get into the mid game, we'll see Easy being very comfortable.
We will see that he's going to be easily comfortable. Not with a flak half track in his face. Flak half track, of course, is going to be a good crowd control weapon. And Devem, these hedgerows and the kind of obstacles in the centre should allow the flak half track to kind of survive and set up, hopefully. But when the Zis guns start rolling out, its days going to be numbered.
Yeah, exactly. I think initially the counter is going to be a T70 actually, and it's going to come out soon after the F-track, so it isn't going to have much time to get map control back for Asiamint, but we'll see how he does.
Yeah, let's see it. Let's have a very quick, well, we'll look at the Northern engagement first, see if there's squad wipe potential. Doesn't seem to be. Then we'll have a look at the stats and see that it... Well, Izzy's kept up with OKW there, which is not a good sign for Asiamint, and that is that just shows you that he's had great micro in this early game, in my opinion. Really good engagement choice.
Yeah. I also like to point out that last game, Easy was on a very tough spot, and he handled it. He didn't go, you know, mental boom from the aggression. I think that's a very good sign.
So, Quintity in chat asks, which map is this? This is Bayo Assault. It's like Bayo 2. It's by Spanky, or Insane Spanky, as Devem would know him by, a Co-1 veteran. Formerly of, I think it was Estonia, now lives in Australia these days, but he has made a fantastic map for Co2 competitive.
Is a Spanky in chat?
Probably lurking somewhere out there. As
Oh, he
this
is.
Stern Pioneer's gone on a mine clearance mission, which is going to keep the flak half track in a really nice position. But of course, the T70 is building, and you know, he's now going to need a Rakettenwerfer to keep himself operational.
Yeah. That's a very early T70, 1 minute early than usual.
Spanky is in chat, giving us all a shout out. Cracking map, Spanky. We will talk. Devem, you've got to find. If you remember Spanky's first clan tag, there's an Easter egg on this map relating to it. I wonder if you can find it.
Oh, you mean there's a sneaky demo on
There is a
right.
demo. You have to find the demo. Where's my demo, indeed? As we have the Stern Pioneers pushing on. People in chat are amazed by the 7-minute T70. It did end up coming out. It's now been blocked in base, so it could have been a really fast T70, but this bloody M42 wouldn't get out of the way, and hype in chat was lost.
Yeah, this is where I think OKW kind of fails on this map, because the T70 is just going to roar around like from north to south and denying all the map, and the Rocket won't be able to follow quick enough, I think. Also, the mini AT guns are just so good here.
Very light and nimble, and the setup time is fantastic. These large hedgerows, which are the pivotal feature of the map, not just the north-south traversability that Devon was talking about, but they'll be able to move north-south and then set up really quickly either side of the hedgerow, and that means the flak off track's going to have to be very active, like it is being.
Yeah, it just can't stay stationary, the half track, because of the mini AT guns.
Asiamint does indeed have healing up in base and field medics.
Not seeing how Asiamint is going to progress his build order against this. We'll see.
Ah, okay, so Dushka coming out for Izzy next as the M4. Sorry, that's the T70, my bad. Looking for him. Has no kills thus far.
Yeah, Izzy knows that he just needs the anti-infantry coming in to get that cut off, and he can use the mini T-gun to keep the F-track away. So I don't think that unless Asia maybe gets an MG that will be able to hold this guy down.
And you can see 70 is traversing around. It's still not got a single kill, but it has got Veteran C1. The Rakettenwerfer can't hit it because of the stone wall in the way. Meanwhile, in the south, Rock 9 flamethrowers trying to push away the Foes Grenadiers. Isildur's all over the map, but Asiamint starting to battle back strong.
Yeah, he is. We have a second Raketten coming in as well.
What a great game of ebb and flow, to and fro action. As both players are fighting hard to get into the grand final of the Master League 2 Commander Terminator tomorrow. A best of 7 series. The loser, of course, will go into the best of 3 third place showdown. As Rakettenwerfer hits the T-70 twice now.
Easy can't lose that. Okay. Got away safely.
Indeed, the Rakettenwerfer is just firing upon nothingness right now. And there you go, the M42 finds the flak half track and forces that away.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a
Needs some
sector.
repairs now.
Certainly, as the Stern Pioneers are close behind, can repair it, and the field of combat as the flak is now firing through the fog of war, trying to deny the conscripts, but there's so many sandbags set up, they should be fine.
Wonder where the manpower is going. Oh, 18-8, okay.
Ooh, M42 could polish him off here, how it misses!
Oh, it missed.
North side, conscripts go in to cap the victory point, keep the pressure down.
T-70 is fully repaired and coming back into the field.
Yeah, he is, and he just teched 18 aids as well. Asiamint's second truck is going to come. Of course, the first was Battle Group. Maybe he's going to go straight into Schwer now. In fact, he is going to go straight into Schwer.
We have a push through the center with T-70. We're the second Raketten right now. Okay, it's not in the right position.
Southside combat engineers are trying to push in, but it's very, very brave and probably a little bit foolish. As also the T-70 goes in against the Jaegers, of course, with no snare. It's going to brutalize them. As Asiamint's seen it, a little bit too late there.
Now, yeah. Could have been worse.
Would have been a lot worse there. He didn't lose a single model. Meanwhile, in the south, we've got Foes Grenadiers flanking the Dushka. We've got engagements on multiple fronts.
Yeah, Asia is pushing it. He's going to get snare, maybe? No. T-70 just got away. Barely.
Just about as a second Dushka is built. Mine goes off there for Foes Grenadier squad. And let's just check on the KDs. As you can see, we've got good action. Don't worry, the game footage is half speed right now. Still got the same army value disparity between the OKW starting position. And on the points held, you can see that we're starting to get a little bit more equality.
Now stand at 300 points.
We haven't seen still what he's going to do in terms of attacking. If he's planning on going for a Cisgan or if he's going to tech up, we'll see.
Dushka pushes into the center, tries to catch one of these squads, but they do evade the cone of fire. Meanwhile, Flamethrower squad and conscripts are coming into the picture, but Asiamint's starting to hold on, let's say, but not to the victory points, DevM. Importantly, Izzy's only lost 6. And
Wait,
it's
did he just get a wipe on the conscript? Can we confirm that?
Yes, a conscript has disappeared from the screen. We don't know where it died. It's now find the missing conscript.
I think it was on the north field, the decap. We can see the bodies there by the Stern Pioneers.
They went very far north, didn't they? So even when a 3-time world champion and possibly one of the longest serving tournament casters in Co history are both casting, we still miss squad wipes, Devan. Like, is Co OP? Is it castable? Is it possible to catch everything? I even like recruit one of the best players ever to help me today, and we still miss stuff happening. Like,
I think sometimes, since you aren't playing the game, you aren't keeping track of exactly where every unit is.
Evil Trouble mercilessly says buff casters. We need a team. We need a 5-man team watching all over the map at any one time.
Still, the map is looking very good for Easy.
Yeah, it is indeed. Izzy is all over the field right now. He's still got fuel just about thanks to the loving protection of the Schwerpanzer headquarters. And the flak, I don't want to give too much credit to that. It's only gotten 3 kills. It's been okay, Dev. What's your evaluation of the flak? Has it done enough pressure for your tastes?
I think it has. It paid off for Asiamint. He has been very good with it, and it's honestly hard to use it well on this map, just because obviously the Tegans work very well here as well. So I think Asiamint has done a very good job.
There's the reconnaissance offered by the flare. Not only does it kill a model, it only costs 50 munitions, it also gives you reconnaissance. The tripwire flare, one of the best Vet 1 abilities in the game.
Those sneaky Raketans, they might be troublesome for that T-70.
Yeah, one of them's outside of cloak right now, but the Vet 1 is not. He's doing fine. Do you miss Raketans being able to like cloak move across the map?
No. I don't know.
I didn't think I think that was one of the more controversial like Mirage Floor era balance changes, you know? Mirage Floor rather, I always say his name wrong. And I think people don't even miss it. It just seems like a little bit more range. No sane person misses that creative name. So well, I'm insane, there you go. As a caster, it was like silly to watch, and I'd sometimes liked a bit of that silliness, I don't know. I tell you what, Asiamint's having to do everything he can to get victory points back here because the situation is starting to look critical for him right now. 192 and just about holding. He's been pushed off to the south. He's had to smoke bomb his way into the center, but now he's just about in the capping circle with that one single solitary Soldaten.
And we have the T-34 coming out as well. I think with the double Raketans, Asia should be fine. But depending on how many T-34s Easy ends up building, we might see some rushes here with the T-Tank Overwatch.
The beauty of Co revealed for us all there as the flak half track awaits the conscripts. They evade it, jumping inside the hedgerow. They're not even... Are they going to think about trying to get the cutoff? They've certainly got the M42 in position to keep the flak half track out of there. There you go, just threatening it before it can even set up.
Yeah.
And getting it again.
As well, yeah.
And a third time! Oh my!
And the rate of fire on that thing.
Yeah. I don't know what these guys had for breakfast, but the loader is an absolute original gangster. He loads it, you know, faster than fanning the hammer if you've got a, you know, 6-shooter.
Seems that the map kind of stabilized now a bit.
Just a little bit. We do have the first medium armor out as he's on wall crushing duty for some reason. Really hates that Garrus. He's destroyed it. First mission is one of pure psychology, and then he eats Raketenwerfer shot. This is the worst entrance for a T-70 I've ever seen. Eats 2 Raketenwerfer shots and decides to destroy a house.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. At least he now knows where the Raketen is.
Yeah, spotting, advanced spotting, giving the
Yeah.
Raketen veterancy too. What is he doing? He's now been flanked by the folks around here. They don't even throw in his center grenade. They just feel like he should have. He should have gotten out of there.
Oh, Raketen in position, Vetu as well.
Very good position here, and the T-70 should be fine. But my God, what is happening to AT guns today? Oh,
When the shot in.
Here comes the infantry conscripts. I'll tell you what, Isildur is having a little bit of a lapse here, Dev. Some of his micros starting to ebb away now a little bit. Have you noticed a bit of fatigue possibly setting in here and there? He's done a few shaky decisions.
Yeah, and I think that Isildur thought that the game would be better by now in terms of map control and
Did you see that shot by the M42 then? So close. No, it just nearly took out the flak. It reversed away in the nick of time. But I completely agree. Yeah, I think he's like a little bit crestfallen. He thinks he should have had it. And just when if you get a little bit too... let's just watch the T-70. He still might finish the job now.
Oh, he is. He's going to finish it. Oh.
Oh, it's a Goliath, everybody! The Goliath's on the field. Goliath hype. We're, of course, going to name this Goliath after one of our glorious benefactors. This is Flyerton 99, the Goliath.
Might see the T-34 coming down here. No, it got away.
Flyerton's going into the center now, looking to his job for the Master League.
I'm liking Asiamint's gameplay right here. He's, as I said before, he's a very controlled player, and he held his own, and now he has half of the map. And he seems to have the right unit composition to push through the center now.
Certainly seems that way at least, and we just have a little bit of an ebb in action before the flow begins again. It might be a riptide because both players have 68 population each, and of course Asiamint is heavily behind on victory points. He also has the ISG to start smoking out now. Keep an eye on that sneaky Goliath.
Yeah, it's coming in.
He's using smoke to come in as well. This is hilarious. He's smoking it out. He's using the ISG Flyerton to use it as cover, and he's getting right in now. Now the T-70 is trying to get rid of him, but he's flanked the Dushka. This is amazing. That was so cool. That was so cool. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. ISG and Flyerton died for the Reich there. We have another Goliath, by the way. We will name this after another benefactor. The first one I see in chat will get named here. White Flash Reborn, everybody. White Flash is done with map making. He's a general of the Master League, $50 a month, and he's now on the field. So double combat chain flamethrowers are coming into position. The ISG and the Rakettenwerfer have been uncovered, but the MG34 and the flak are enough for them.
Yeah, they won't be able to push.
Katusha firing though on all these support weapons, Devem.
Yeah, that's what Easy needed.
As the tanks come in as well, Rakettenwerfer's firing. The support weapons survive. We've had a Faust come in on the T-70. It's all going down right now.
Oh, can he get the Volkswagen? I think he can.
Oh, of course he can. That's a bloody T-70 for crying out loud. The Volkswagen was dead before it even was born when the T-70's on the field.
Very good push. He needed that. There is a Panther coming into the field though, and if that comes soon enough, he can still get maybe that T-34 down if Easy oversteps.
Oh, we've got rest, recuperation in preparation for retaliation from Asiamint right now. He's been pushed back considerably, and Izzy is looking to finish this game off. He's getting vital victory point caps in.
And I think that because of the anti-tank Overwatch ability, he might surprise Asiamint. So if he also overextends with that Panther, it can go down really fast.
Yes, indeed. That's a good call. I saw that one in chat, and Devem's made the point that if we see a P-tab with a snare or perhaps a body block with a T-34, this Panther's not going to be alive for much longer. But what a beautiful paint job. Even if it dies very quickly, Devem, we can at least appreciate that its camouflage is very well suited to the map. And that's always nice to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I like it. Although maybe I prefer like an anime kind of...
Yeah, I was thinking that you're not very much for the historical accuracy. You prefer it to be like a League of Legends anime panther, you know.
Wait.
Oh, here we go. We've got the anti-tank Overwatch on the flak half track. It's hitting the Panther square in the nose right now. Second shot also. Flak repositioning. Can he keep reconnaissance though?
I think it wasn't the best anti-tank Overwatch.
No, it wasn't the best.
Yeah, I didn't like that anti-tank Overwatch. And he doesn't
Ooh,
have
Goliath's backing up into the oh, the Katusha fire. No, he's going forward through it. Combat Genius, however.
Can you do it?
Oh, T-70's mercilessly destroying White Flash here.
It's coming
White
back.
Flash, the Goliath. He just bounced a shot off the T. He was burning up. Oh my god, he bounced a shot off the T-34 though. You've got to be joking me. What? How is that possible? It's got like half a millimeter of armor.
Oh, was that an anti-tank Overwatch? I think it was the last shot from it.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Oh, we finally got a lull in activity, by the way, guys. I'm going to show you the awesome moment that was the Goliath earlier on with the smoke from the ISG. We've paused the live footage for a moment as the Dushka was revealed in terror. It was taken out, so that's one of the best moments so far in this game.
That was masterful.
I can't believe White Flash Reborn decided to become a Goliath in an elite level semi-final, a tournament final. Then he had the temerity, the cheek, the balls to bounce a shot from a T-34. That was ridiculous.
A true hero.
Yes. He'll be reborn again soon, Alpern says. Big brain comments there. Stolen by the best casters just steal other things other people say, I find.
The Panther is driving 34 away.
Is driving himself away right now, but Devon, the bigger point for me is both victory points are currently captured. We've got 7-man conscripts in the south holding the line. In the north, it's a Dushka. There you go, pushing away the Focus Grenadier squad. The Panther's going to try and get rid of it a little bit, but it's going to take him a while.
Yeah, I think that he's using the right thing here and trying to spread Asiamint's units around the map. I think that if he keeps doing this with the North and South VP, that eventually he will be able to take the center because of the distraction.
Su-85 is out, of course, as the T-34 gives those Jaegers a rude awakening. How dare you try and capture territory? This is Isildur's game to lose.
We also have the Su-85 line to the center. Maybe he'll start shooting the Panther, we'll see.
Tusha, by the way, everybody, only has 3 kills so far, but it is being a nuisance for Asiamint.
It is just a very good choice. And yes, here we have the Su-85 firing away at the Panther. Now needs repairs.
We do indeed. The Panthers just crushed the hedgerow, by the way, Devam. I think that's in Isildur's favour. He's got the Su-85, for God's sake. He needs the sight lines. And Asiamint was probably, you know, thinking, why have I just crushed this huge hedgerow that was protecting all of my tanks and flak half tracks and such?
Honestly, I'm going to call it right here. I think that Easy is going to win this. I think that with the next maybe 8 fuel, he'll have another T-34 out, then he'll rush the Panther with the anti-tank Overwatch.
Well, there you go. So,
prediction.
Dev, are you promising us some amazing push from Isildur that finishes the game off with all units used as one death ball with the anti-tank Overwatch from the skies above? Are you promising us that right now?
I think so, yeah. I think he can do it, especially with as soon as he uses the barrage from the Katyusha and can get those rockets back to base and he can rush in. Either that or Asiamint is going to get desperate and do the rush himself and lose.
What the hell? Asiamint just loaded up 2 units. The Rhombus of Death, the Jagdpanzer, and of course the Panzer II Lukes, which on the profile looks like a very big Goliath for some reason.
Yeah, is that going to be a White Flash again?
Oh, it is a Goliath, my bad. I thought it was a Panzer II. I've never been able to spot the profiles of the vehicles. I've always gotten it wrong every single time, ever.
In your defense, they are kind of like...
They are a little tiny bit. We need a major or a general in chat, please, to be named after the Goliath. Because every time we've named one after a general or major of the Master League project, it has turned out to be very, very hype indeed. So we await.
And we have the infrared track as well. Here we go.
Oh, there's the first wipe from the Katyusha. Goliath goes in. Oh, it's taken out by the Su-85. We didn't even get a chance to name him. That's brutal. It wasn't even named. Oh, baby. Oh, dear.
You can call him Fun Ivan. It's his staple unit.
Ha. As the conscripts push in, they're met, and the Jagdpanzers pushed away. Penetrated again by this brutal Vet 3 M42.
As we see T-34 coming now onto the south to secure that south VP.
Yes, keep those Jaegers out of harm's way, but the Rakettenwerfer was waiting for him. Great positioning by Asiamint.
Yeah, Asiamint is struggling to keep the center in his control now.
Oh, he's coming in here with he needs a penetration with the T-34. Can he get it? Oh, the Jagdpanzer's waiting.
He's going to try to ram. I think he's going to try to ram it. No.
Did he try and tempt him into position, do you think?
I think he could ram it and use the anti-tank Overwatch plus 18 and then it would die. Not sure why he didn't go for it.
It was the new T-34 as well, the low health, the low veterancy one. I don't know why he didn't do that. Oh, by the way, we've had a request, a very good request, to show Fog of War from Asiamint. That's the new ability of the IR half track. It just reveals a lot of Fog of War. You can see it right there. great for spotting. And he's packed up now, but he'll show himself again. There you go, he's going to pack up again. And as soon as he does, there you go, loads more vision is granted. And it's a good job he deleted the situation now, because he's got the Jagdpanzer in position. So he was made a fool of, Devon. What are you feeling about Asiamint's build? Has he improved it?
I think that he has the right units, but I still think that it's just like a step away from a Titank Overwatch to, you know, be in a really bad position. It's always the problem with the Soviet commander, is that that ability is very good.
Vet 3 T70 with 10 kills, forcing away the Raketwerfer as the Katyusha goes in. It's only gotten 7 kills, but the amount of pressure it's exerted has been immense. Panther comes in to push away the T70, but the AT boys are ready for them.
Is he going in? T-34 going to the center. Does he? No, he does not go in still.
Doesn't fancy it quite yet, Devem. And it was a correct move, because he got more damage off there than his opponent. Meanwhile, we do have conscripts flanking. We do have the flak half-track ready for them, but it's smoke bombs and taken out there.
Oh, he got it.
He did indeed get it.
Vehicle destroyed.
Su-85, no? And what got the kill there? Was it the conscripts? Must have been.
I think it was.
Crazy. In terms of population cap, we have 88 plays, 90 right now, 115 victory points, however, remain for Asiamint.
I think that the Dishka got it very low, and then 18-8 finished off.
Can confirm that now. No, it's all, no, that conscript that's retreated doesn't have any vehicle kills. The Dushka, however, is that what you said, Devon? My bad.
Yeah.
Dushka. Okay, fair enough. That does indeed have a no vehicle kills. What killed it, Devon?
Yeah, it was the 18-8, I think. It finished it off, but most of the damage was done by the MG.
Okay. Fair enough. And here we go, we've got the conscripts pushing as the Panther watches on. Vet 4 Jaegers hold the line in the centre. But we have glorious Dushka capping for the Radina in the north, which is going to mean that Asiamint's likely to fall below 100 victory points and put Izzy in a commanding lead.
We have the barrage ready for the Katyusha as well, for those Raketans.
Ready to rock and roll at a moment's notice as Vet 5 Volksgrenadiers and the Jagdpanzer push into the north, but we've now got to push into the centre from Izzy. And here it is, the Katyusha's firing its salvos. Oh, and so many squads are retreating. Look at the Jaeger as the T-34 comes in, rightfully mentioned. And pushing in for the Panther. A couple more penetrations it's gone for. We get a ram from afar. He gets him with a cruise shock. Does he finish the job? Bombs from above, Devem. Friendly fire, yes, but the Jagdpanzer's in trouble as the Volksgrenadier could die also. We've got a main gun active, of course we have, from the T-34 looking for the Jagdpanzer reversing away into the abyss. But from afar, the Raketwerfer gets him. Su-85 pushes in also. That Volksgrenadier did survive. Combat engineers have pushed in and they're getting a lot of map control to put the emphasis on the exclamation point here, Devem.
Yeah, I think that's game over. That was the GG push that he needed, really. It's nail in the coffin.
Calling it there from Devon. Let's check the stats and look at the damage that was done. Oh no, let's concentrate rather, sorry, on the T-70 in jeopardy.
The thing is that...
Oh, he's going in for it! There's no time to even to catch a moment's breath. The Su-85's coming to finish this one off, and the Jagdpanzer's magazines are alight. No, it's still alive. It reverses away, and is finally taken off. Now it's alight. There you go.
Here we go. Asiamint throws in the towel.
GG, well played.
Yeah, very good game right there. He did that easy at it. What was my prediction? 3-1?
Wow, that was a good game, as you just heard Devon and I talking. And yeah, monster game. GG says, somebody in chat there, I can't read his name. But yeah, that was a cracker. It was 32 minutes of quality action, 775 viewers watching strong. And big big thanks to Devem for jumping in and casting today. So we're not over yet. I'm just thanking you in advance, so thank you.
No problem. I saw someone in the chat asking why would Easy want to rush in, considering that he was in a better position. I think that basically it isn't a risk if you have the resources to, rebuild the 34s that you lose, and you can get like his Panther out of the picture. I don't think that's risky at all.
No, I agree. These kind of players have the ability to make any push have at least something they're trading. Yeah, they might. If it went wrong, he'd just trade down. He was guaranteed a kill of something with that much amount of material. It's not like if one of me or one of you guys in chat was going to push in and not get a single kill, because these players are capable of focus firing and thinking on their feet. They've practiced doing these kind of pushes again and again and again in scrims. So he's always guaranteed something at least. It'd be horrendous if he didn't get something at least.
Yeah, it would be very hard for him not to get something with the anti-tank Overwatch and just the RAM from a T-34. It's very hard not to kill something in the process. And I think with Soviets, honestly, trading 1-for-1 is always a positive trade because their units are a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I agree, and that's a good point for Isildur. He's always got that advantage of being Soviets. We are going to be entering Game 4, despite our initial confusion there with the players not exactly following the correct faction pick logic. Just had some good banter in chat as well between Kimbo and Nagano, who are of course in real life best friends. Nagano saying he's cheering for Hans. Kimbo's saying he's cheering for Hans. Nagano's asking, why do you care so much? Kimbo wants it to go to all 5 games so they use as many of these meta commanders as possible. Kimbo reckons that he's going to be playing one of these 2 players tomorrow.